I am Dr. Paula Apro. I live in Rockland, Maine. I'm not from Maine. I'm from Connecticut, and I moved up here to Rockland about 10 years ago because this is my favorite place. So I'm living the dream here. I graduated from Quantum University about a year ago. I have a doctorate and PhD in natural medicine. And right now, I would say I'm specializing in bioenergetics medicine, which is really based on frequency and vibration. I firmly believe that frequency and vibration is the missing link in our modern medicine. And it's what both Albert Einstein and Nikola Tesla referred to when they talked about the future of medicine will be based on frequencies. So I am using the future of medicine now, and I'm trying to introduce the world to the medicine of the future. Health and wellness wasn't my only career. I was actually in corporate marketing, and I did a lot of things for corporate marketing, but one of the things was I was a professional photographer and videographer. I had to lug around a lot of heavy equipment, and I developed in my mid-30s, I think, I developed severe neck pain with pinched nerves and pain shooting down my arms. And this went on for 8 years. I suffered with debilitating pain. And it started affecting every part of my life. I couldn't dance, I couldn't do yoga, I couldn't ride my bicycle, I couldn't ride my motorcycle. And I tried everything. I tried everything that I could get my hands on to cure that pain, and nothing worked. And then once it started to affect my work and I couldn't hold the cameras anymore, I broke down and went to Western medicine. And I had surgery. I got a titanium plate screwed to my neck, and it did take the immediate pain away. But about a year and a half later, it all came back. The whole cycle came back. I wasn't really into natural medicine or alternative medicine at that time, but I realized that the surgery cured the symptom. It didn't cure the root cause. What was creating that problem to begin with? So I started going a deep dive on my own, and I stumbled across a book by Dr. Joe Dispenza that completely changed my life. Fast forward about a year, I gave up the corporate career completely, and I just wanted to be an energy medicine practitioner. I started off with Reiki, and I got certified Eden energy medicine. I have many certifications and many modalities, but one fateful day I was online. I don't know how. I think the universe just brought Quantum University into my field of awareness, and I was 50 years old, and I said to my husband, I think I want to get a PhD. And I was expecting him to say, are you out of your mind? But he said, do it. So here I am. I guess my message to anybody watching this is it's never too late. Who in their right mind goes through all that work and all that effort at 50 years old? Quantum University really helped me rein it in. I had so many services on my website that even I was confused as to what I should do for people. But with the curriculum that I learned there, it really helped me kind of narrow my focus. And I think the best thing that I learned from Quantum University was all about the new quantum healing tools. I really got exposed to many tools that I would not have otherwise been exposed to. But these tools, these high-tech tools really helped me go from hands-on to switching my business to remote, which coincidentally enough, I entered Quantum University right during the pandemic. I was paying for office space at a local healing center here in the mid-coast of Maine. I also have a healing room right here in my home, but I was paying rent and I couldn't go there. And then even after I could go to the office, nobody would come. So I took that rent money and I applied it to my tuition. And by the time the pandemic was over, I had a degree. So it was like a little bit of kinship there that it was all meant to be. But now, 5 years later that I have my degree, I'm really I would say 80% virtual, which allows me to travel during the winter and go to Mexico and go to North Carolina most of the winter. So it really has helped my practice tremendously. So the curriculum at Quantum University, it wasn't like I remember when I went to college where I got to choose, you get to pick all your classes. It really was pretty set. These are the classes you're gonna take. And I gotta say, back when I was a kid in college, the drudgery of having to go to class, I loved every class. It was just, everything interests me, and it was very well-rounded. I started off with quantum health coach. Your first certification was a quantum health coach, and that would allow you to start working in the field as a certified health coach. So I did that first. And then I had to get my bachelor's. So I had to do the bachelor's work, I had to do the master's work, and then the PhD and doctorate work. But it was all in just every aspect of medicine, alternative medicine. Now, I think it was easy for me because I was already certified in many of these modalities. But the part about Quantum University that's so fascinating is it's medicine based on quantum physics. We had to take a meditation class. We had to take a class in creativity. And I just was so impressed that creativity was spotlighted so much, because I feel that Western medicine, it's almost too robotic. You go in, you get tests, here's your result. This is the drug you need to match up with that. Where a quantum doctor has to look at a much, much bigger picture. We really have to think outside the box. We have to use our creativity to determine what might be the best course of action for the client. I specialize in bioenergetics. I primarily use voice analysis, and these are the high-tech things that I was exposed through Quantum University that I would not have known to go looking for. It's like you don't know you need something if you don't know it exists, right? So Quantum University really opened my eyes to what's possible. And when I saw bioenergetics, I thought, that's it. That's like, in my mind, the top of the line of what I can offer. So using 10 or 15 second recording of your voice, voice analysis can be done that will allow me to take the invisible energy and make it visible, so they can see where their blockages are. They can see how their mind is affecting their body. And it's so helpful for clients. I feel like the conscious mind needs to know what the subconscious is holding on to. So that's what bioenergetics is all about. And without Quantum University, I'm sure I would not have been led down that path. It's never too late to completely change your life and change your career. And my husband's about to retire, and I want to retire soon too. But even if I didn't use this as a career, even if I just use this for my own health and to take care of my friends and family, it would have been worth the time and the effort that I put into it. And I'm just very proud. My dad always wanted me to be a doctor. And can you imagine? And I was pre-med. I did all the AP classes. He pushed me so hard with math and science. I will be a doctor. And I lost my mother to cancer as a kid. And of course, that motivated me to want to find the cure, right? So I go into University of Connecticut pre-med, and I come home one day, you ready? And I say, Dad, I think I want to be a photographer. That didn't go over well, like a lead balloon. So all these years later, my dad is dead and gone, but I know that he can see it, and he must be proud of me because I finally did it. Even if it took me, 50 something years, I'm finally a doctor.